Alright, so we're back with our friends. This cheap scale, pad of paper, pen, and now we have cup with water-soaked rag. Maybe you can see, well, if you can't see that, too bad. This is 1.372 pounds. This is my new weight for the cup after I had a false start. We're going to introduce a new friend. This is cell phone calculator. Alright, so this is 1.372 minus 0.974 equals, I don't even know if you can see that. Oh, that's going to be too bad. So it's 0.398 pounds in 10 minutes. Hopefully you can, sure you can see that. So there's 6 10-minutes in an hour, so we're going to multiply this by 6, which equals 2.388 pounds per hour. I happen to know that there is 8.35 pounds in a gallon. So we're going to go back to that, and we're going to divide 2.388 divided by 8.35. And that equals, this leak is using, we'll go with another one. So this thing is using 0.28599 gallons per hour. That's what this leak is using. This is going to be important, and we're going to use this figure. This is the per hour figure we're going to use later. I'm going to be introducing an online calculator for figuring out costs, particular for a shower, and we're going to shoehorn these into that calculator. It's really very nice, and we'll get with that in a second. So this is the shower water and energy use calculator from the PaysToLiveGreen.com site/blog, which I've spoken about a little bit here. At the top of it is just kind of some general descriptions of the calculator and kind of some instructions. We're going to skip all that because we're not using that as it's intended. And to start with, you'll see shower head usage. Well, it's a faucet, so as such, this is in gallons per minute. Well, we're doing gallons per hour, and this is what we're using per hour. And I put that in, and we're doing that for 24 hours. 24 hours at whatever here, gallons per hour. Water cost, $2 per 1,000 gallons. I haven't seen a water bill in a long time. I'll just assume that that's okay, and we're just going to let that rock. He seems to think that's an average, that's a national average, and that's all good. So energy type, let's scroll you up here a little. Energy type, water heater usage. Energy type, natural gas. You can choose electric, natural gas, Wisconsin, You can choose whatever state you're in. This has already been pre-configured for your state. This is figured, I'm assuming this is figured on 2 of the 3 items that compose the per therm cost for natural gas. The one that this doesn't consider is the PGA, which is, I believe, the purchased gas adjustment, and that figure goes up and down pretty significantly and really can't be assumed. So that's something which isn't considered here, and that's something that might be a little rough to consider anyways. Efficiency here again seems to think that this is kind of an average water temperature. This is the water temperature coming into your building. Assumption is average. If it's coming in through a pipe that's underground, it's probably going to be 55. If it's a little hotter, if it's a little cooler, you can make that adjustment here. If we come down a little bit, shower temperature. These are just sort of general presets that he's put in there. If for somebody who doesn't have a thermometer handy to figure out how hot or cold their shower is. Well, I happen to know that the hot water coming out of my tap is 124 degrees, and that's what we're going to figure. It's not, the drips aren't that hot, it's because they lose all their temperature before they get out, but that's what's coming out, is it's straight hot water, and that's what my straight hot water is. So we're going to hit the calculate button on that, and we're going to come up here a little bit. Alright, so shower water use in gallons, 7 gallons a day, 48 gallons a week. Energy use, this is just in therms, so this is like 0.067 therms per day, week, month, year. Coming down to cost. Cost is where we're at here. Estimated 1 cent of water a day, 1 cent a day in water costs, 8 cents per day in energy costs. A dime. 8 plus 1 is 9. So we're just assuming this is like 8.5 and this is 1.5. So you give this 10. 67 cents a week, $285 a month, 35. Let's call it $35 a year for your drip. So there you have it. 10 cents a day. Might be more, might be a little more for you, might be a little less for you if you wanted to figure it out more in detail. Hopefully now you can. Thank you.